Hey guys! So the other day, Colin asked a very interesting question. He asked, what Pixar character I relate to the most? And so I ended up going online to look at a list of Pixar characters. That way I could just kind of narrow it down, because I'm not 100% sure who I relate to the most. But anyways, as I was searching, I kind of looked through an alphabetical list, and I came across a character that I did not know. So when I clicked on his name, it took me to a link of just the Finding Dory cast, the ones that are known publicly, and there was a little bit of information about each of these characters that these voice actors are doing, and I thought we'd just take this video to kind of look into this a little bit more and see if we can find anything new about the plot, because there hasn't been much said about the actual plot of Finding Dory. So this is basically the plot as I know it, and I'm actually just going to read off of Wikipedia because, it does a pretty good description, and I don't know of any other information out there, that's been really said about the movie. Taking place 6 months after Finding Nemo, Dory starts to remember her childhood, and she ends up remembering something about the Jewel of Monterey, California. So the three of them, Dory, Nemo, and Marlin, all go off to find Dory's family. They arrive at a marine life institute and meet a few new characters. There's Bailey, the white beluga whale, Destiny, the whale shark, and Hank the octopus, who becomes their guide. So obviously they're going to be lost in this new area and they're going to need someone to help them out. So from that plot summary, there's not much to go off of. There's a lot of stuff that we can fit in and figure out. There's two things that I really wanted to talk about that I noticed in the actors' little description of their characters. The first thing is that William Dafoe is on the list, and he's the voice of Gill, which means Gill and maybe the rest of the gang from the fish tank in Finding Nemo will make an appearance. Now, I would like to note that it's just Gill and Deb, the fish that always sees her reflection and thinks it's her sister, are the only two that are on this list. The other characters are not on this list, so I don't know if it's just the two of them or if they're just not telling us all the characters, or I don't know. The second thing that I wanted to point out is the character that is voiced by Kaitlin Olson. Her character is Destiny the whale shark, but in this little description it adds a little bit and says Dory's adopted sister. So I believe that little tidbit of information can be kind of useful. Is this going to be a major plot point about this adopted sister who's actually a shark? And Dory's a little tiny fish, and she's got an adopted sister that's a giant shark. The whale sharks are actually one of the largest sharks. I actually looked that up because I was curious what the whale shark was, because I know that there's some fish that are named sharks that aren't actually sharks, like the Bala shark or Bala shark. Now, in the plot summary, it says that Dory meets the three characters, Hank, Destiny, and what's the other one? Bailey, in her travels to this new land, and it makes me feel like maybe she meets these characters before finding her parents, so that would mean that her adoptive sister isn't with her family. Did she get lost like Dory? Does she have good memory like Dory? They're like, I don't know. I kind of feel like the two of them are going to meet and have no idea who each other are and not realize that they're siblings until, the parents actually tell them that they're that's her adopted sister, and it's just going to be a weird dynamic, and I think it'll be very interesting. And I also really want to know, like I mentioned before, why she is a whale shark and, so much bigger than the other group. Did Dory get lost and her parents were so torn up that they adopted another fish, and that just happened to be a shark? I want to know. Tell me what you guys think. I don't know. Also, what do you guys think Gill and Deb will be doing in this film? Are they going to be helping Dory and Nemo in any way? Are they just going to be kind of in the beginning, just saying hi, sending them off? What do you guys think? Do you think these guys are going to be important, or they're just going to be kind of like a quick nod type thing? I'm really curious what you guys think. Please tell me what you think in the suggestions. If you liked my video and my ideas, hit like, etc. I hope you guys enjoyed, and have a good one.